You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we've got aftermath to the absolute drubbing, the manhandling. By the way, second loss in a row. And what did a lot of us say? You better be careful when it comes to playing good teams. Yeah, the Seattle Storms and the Toronto Tempos and some of the lesser teams, yeah, you may be able to beat. But without actual length, with what this team put together in the offseason, with the obvious defensive deficiencies this team's got, I think many of us believe this team is not going anywhere. All right? Again, I have not looked at the standings at this point for the playoffs. All I know is you've got what's supposed to be a big three on this team, a superstar big three, allegedly, and you're 9-7 after 16 games. You came into this game seventh overall. That's not going to get it done. You know, we've been very vocal, and today was sort of like to be honest with you, it was sort of like the point, look, told you so moment for a lot of us. A little bit of vindication for, oh, y'all think we're being hyperbolic, blah, blah, blah. Really? You think that? Do you still think that? I mean, seriously. And allegedly, there's some rumors going around out there that Stephanie White and Caitlin Clark had some words. We know for a fact they had words at one point today during this game. Venom caught it during the game. Phenomenal job. Let's just check this out. Go subscribe to Venom Reacts, folks.
Phenomenal job all season long getting to the paint.
Of course.
Stephanie White,
of course.
They're having words right there.
Caitlin she ain't trying to hear none of that, man. Look at her shaking her head.
Figured you could handle the free throws.
I got him.
Thanks.
Like show Steph.
Really sticky though.
Even on your birthday, you pissing her off. This is just bad, man. This is just bad. And then it brings us to the next one. And then look right here, Caitlin's arguing with the coaching staff. She's trying to talk to Austin Kelly once again because Stephanie White doesn't understand it. Y'all remember last year when Stephanie White was drawing up the BS and Caitlin Clark left the huddle?
Okay. Now look, they can say publicly that everything's fine and it's hunky-dory, and I don't believe that. I'm not going to believe it. Not with exchanges like that. And Caitlin Clark is extremely frustrated. And we'll get to the fans because, holy crap, the backlash after this loss, I don't know if this is a wake-up call for everybody or what. I literally just read an article from Robin Lundberg, and he was pretty damn critical. I even shared it on my Twitter, and I said, good job, Robin. I called out the media. I'm sure he didn't write that because I called out the media, but now people are watching what everybody is writing. Absolutely. Indiana Fever Media following this loss. Quote, Stephanie, how do you feel about being in this league for as long as you have been, celebrating your birthday with the team? It must be special, huh? But man, they sure do know how to turn that phone sideways and record warm-ups, am I right? That's Ben Daniel. Go subscribe. That's Ben Daniel blatantly saying, is the media going to actually inquire about anything substantial? Fever collapses. Put spotlight on Stephanie White. Robin Lundberg. Okay, good job. I mean, I'm not fixing to, I'm not going to I'm going to call a spade, but I mean, if the shoe fits, Okay. Okay. There we go. That's not my tagline. That's Ben Daniels. Right here, folks. This like to comment ratio. Let me just get this a little bigger here so you can see it. This like to comment ratio. God, to be more careful. Clown show. Wow. Fired on her birthday. Evelyn DR pulling no punches. Hosting this like you're proud of it. This team and front office isn't serious. This may be the straw for most people. You all know it and clearly could not care less. Neither should we. Stephanie White is pathetic, disgusting. You should not be coaching a rec ball team. Got to be more careful. Wow. Wow. Thank you. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to y'all. When that came out earlier, by the way, she got destroyed on this thing. When that came out earlier, when I first saw it, I was like, all I see is that, and that's the first thing I thought about. Thank you. Not everyone should be coming back. Fire the entire coaching staff. They are the worst. Stephanie White's supposed to be a defensive coach, as is this entire staff. What a clown show. Worthless fever front office. Seriously, why are we not making trades? Mo is a bust. Timpson just isn't developing. That's on the coach. Raven gets a pass being a rookie, but she's going to be a career backup. Lexi Hall's an offensive liability. Real. I mean, somewhere Rudy is completely vindicated on Lexi Hall at this point. I'm not watching anymore. This team has no direction. Woo-wee. That's, man, scathing. Naz Hillman makes only $40K more than Billings. Everyone should be fired. Let's just look. Let's just go over here. Naz Hillman, 19 points on 8 of 13. Maybe everybody should be fired. Yes, everybody should be fired. I don't know what it's going to take, though. I really don't. We were laughing in the chat today about these teams being an NBA write-off, tax write-off. But this team shouldn't. This team has the ability to be the only team in the league to print money. Probably along with the Golden State Valkyries, who we know, they sell out everything. The Liberty, they do okay. But the Fever? I mean, did the 5th in the All-Star voting not wake anybody up in that organization at all? You're losing fans. This team is ass. Fire the coach. Angel Reese again beat you. The season is dead. It's over. Stephanie Blight is a cancer to the team. God, malpractice. Fans attending home day games need to start chanting, fire Steph White or trade Caitlin Clark. Pick one, because they both cannot exist together. It's one or the other. I agree with that. This is not working. And how could it? You got a coach that I believes Kelsey Mitchell's her best player. Last year's run with Kelsey, I think, may have ruined this incarnation of this team. I told you, Stephanie White set Caitlin in the second quarter and it all went to crap. Get this stupid-ass effing coach off my team now. Fire Stephanie White, this clown coach. I mean, and look, Christy sides. We're sorry, Christy. We really are. I mean, that team was fun. That team was fun to watch. Brutal second half, common theme versus quality opponents. Your front office blew it in the offseason. Terrible draft. Lousy acquisitions. I think we all agree Caitlin Clark needs to be traded. Your team gave up on your coaching staff. Trade CC away from this disaster. Fire the coach before then. We'd be better off with no coach. I would rather watch Chrissy Sides coach Caitlin. I don't even think that's a... Is that even a question? Defense is atrocious. Get Stephanie White out of there. My issue is, if you got a coach, what is a coach's specialty? Oh, her specialty is defense. You see this in the National Football League. If a coach is an offensive coach and the offense sucks, if the coach is a defensive coach and the defense sucks, that coach is not long for that team. They fire those coaches. That's a fact. They fire those coaches. This job is too big for Stephanie White for the umpteenth time. Tell me what you think. Absolute disaster. Ben Daniel was right that the fever quit on Stephanie White. Whatever it is she's doing, it's starting to look like she has lost the locker room. Now what? Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.